Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and beautiful and fabulous little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so. You're all super duper delicious, super duper wonderful and super duper beautiful, okay? And I hope that you're having the most wonderful and delicious Christmas day. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay, so what do? 3, 2, 1, beam me up, my juice little lights, so lovely and bright. Thank you, little lights. Okay, now then, my delicious little babies. Oh, you flipping hair, me wig. I've got to stop saying wig, you know, because I want to keep my flipping wig. Anyway, so right, I hope that you're all having a beautiful Christmas day. I am running late, everybody, my delicious little babies. Okay, and just let me say, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to any passers-by, and I hope that you too are having a super duper time wherever you are in the world, my delicious little babies, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously wherever you are, okay? So, much love to you all as well, my delicious babies. Now then, I'm really late with my video today because, you know, it is Christmas Day, okay? And what it is, anyway, and what it is that I've had my beautiful and wonderful and delicious, beautiful dear friends come to see me, okay? They're husband and wife. They're so beautiful, you know, they really, really are, okay? So they're, you know, I've had some beautiful gifts today, you know, just from, you know, and even from my beautiful and wonderful Romanian neighbours opposite me as well. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Even a homemade candle, everybody, and I know how to make them. Yes, I do. I'll explain that to you shortly, okay, my delicious little babies, okay? Now then, so the weather in my neck of the woods, yes, it has calmed down, so it is calmer. I feel so very sorry for parts of America and everything at the moment, everybody. So if we could please say our prayers, okay, for, you know, different places, okay, who are experiencing awful weather, blizzards, I mean, you know, snow that's slipping knee-high, well, lots of different things. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes, because, you know, we've got it really mild here compared to other parts of the world. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes. So if we could please, and I do believe, is it America and, oh, I don't know, it's that time of the evening now. It's not even 4 o'clock in the, you know, because it's then going to be classed as, you know, the evening, isn't it? So it's, I suppose, see, some call it from 4 p.m, some call it still the afternoon. I'm not really too sure how that works. But, and others call it evening, yes, from 4 p.m. onwards, yes. But what I'm saying to you is it's not even 4 p.m. yet, okay? Well, it wasn't last time I looked anyway. I've been doing other things in the meantime. Okay, my delicious little babies. Yes, so I've received some beautiful gifts. Oh, yes, I have. I've received some beautiful gifts today. And thank you, thank you, thank you. And how I will always, you know, treasure and love. So thank you, thank you, thank you to all my beautiful and delicious and wonderful little friends, okay? And my wonderful and delicious little daughters. And also to my wonderful and delicious neighbours, you know, just to the way of me, okay, the Romanians, such a beautiful little family, okay? Well, you know, and everybody's really beautiful, so there we go, okay? So everybody is, you know, well, I've got beautiful, delicious neighbours. Do you understand what I mean? I feel truly blessed, you know. I mean, you know, when you hear these horror stories, you know, about other neighbours. So please, dear God, Jesus Christ, touch wood. I've got plenty of wood, my delicious babies, yes, that, you know, we do not end up with any nightmare neighbours on the road, because that would really not be very sociable, would it, my delicious little babies, yes? Anyway, so I've got one piece of information, then I'm just going to, you know, get into this, yes? So if you could please go into the space bar on YouTube, yes? And thank you, okay? And, you know, obviously, you know, because we've got the Chrimbo and everything, do you understand what I mean? Apparently. You know, and obviously, you know, so there'll be many of you who are very busy, you know, you will not be able to look at videos at this point. Do you see what I mean? You know, with all the other festivities and everything going on. Yes. Okay. But if you was to please type in the Tories voted for more corruption. So I'll just repeat that, my delicious little babies. The Tories voted for more corruption. Okay, my delicious little babies. And if you look at the subscribe box, oh, sorry, please do excuse me. If you look at the subscribe box, I apologise for that, it should say Bona, okay, Fide. Okay, so that's B for Bertie, O for Oscar, M for November, A for Apple, then Fide, F for Freddy, I for Indigo, D for Delta, and E for Echo, okay? And then you can just see just a very short, small video of what, you know, seems to be continuing to happen, very sadly, in our neck of the woods in the old UK. So let's tick that one off. Okay, my delicious little babies. Right, so that's done. Now then, so one of my Christmas gifts today, my delicious little babies, okay, happened to be a night dress, you know, a nightie, okay. Now, when I opened it, right, I couldn't help but laugh, okay? Because here's the thing. This, please excuse the colour bra underneath it, too much information. I've just shoved this on for now because I've had a busy afternoon. And this, everybody, no, I'm not a model, okay? This was what I was bought. And if you look a little bit closely, you've got oh, look, you've got fancy embroidery, look. You probably cannot see it very well. Oh, there we go. So you've got some little flowers. Got more little flowers. Yes. And then you've got this bit here. And not that I'm showing me, you know, me parts of my, I'm trying to make a point here, but when you actually looked at the this nightie hung up, well, I remember my beautiful and delicious dear little Nana, okay, and how I love you so, my beautiful dear Nana and Grandad, okay. I mean, she loved this colour, actually. It happened to be a favourite colour, and strangely enough, you know, these colours here with the old, so, you know, do you see what I mean? But did you hear what I've just said to you, my delicious little babies? The thing is, right, the thing is that when I said Nana, see, my beautiful dear Nana, who I will always, and my beautiful dear Grandad, okay, and, you know, and as you know, I will always hold so very close to my heart, okay? Well, you see, this, well, she was 90 and a half when she passed. My delicious little babies, yes? So what I'm really saying to you is, and then on the tag, okay, I mean, if you would have seen me earlier, I found it utterly hilarious. In fact, I couldn't even wash a cup up or anything without flipping cracking up. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Because, I mean, I thought to myself, well obviously, I'm going to have to put this on, aren't I? Right, but and then when I looked at the tag, so I thought I'd show you all, my delicious little babies. Yes, it says be lucky. Right, so I thought, well, you know, like when you look at it, yes, well, I mean I suppose I'm looking at things from a different way. I'm not mucky-minded, okay, my delicious little babies. I mean, I do like to have a crack and a laugh and a joke. Do you see what I mean? Because that's just me. Do you see what I'm saying to you, yes? But I do like to keep my channel clean, okay? But, well, I thought, be lucky with this night dress. Do you see what I'm saying? So, I mean, you imagine, I've always stated, everybody, my delicious little babies, have I not? Yes, I have, which I have. And I've always said that I shall remain single, you know, because I'm celibate, until the right time, okay? Until my delicious, beautiful baby comes along, okay? But until that time, I'm all right the way I am, right? But if I was going to have everybody, so like I say, I like to keep things rather clean, but we've got to have a bit of a crack. It's flipping Christmas. Well, it's going into Christmas evening now, yes? So, I mean, if you was going to have a night of passion, my delicious little babies, it wouldn't be with this, would it really? Do you see what I'm saying? So, really, the tag doesn't suit the outfit, if you know what I mean, doesn't suit the nightie. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious? You know, there's going to be some of you who are going to get me. Well and truly, you're going to get me. Do you see what I mean? Yes? And so, when we look at my nightie, okay, it looks like, and by the way, just to let you all know, my delicious little babies, yes, I am very thankful and grateful for anything that I receive. I really, really am, okay, with all of my heart, okay? But when I looked at it, I thought, you know what? I would need some sort of really thick little socks to go with it, and maybe a hot water bottle. And then, just additionally, because I've just been bought this, my delicious little babies today as well, okay, which was bought from my beautiful and delicious little friend, so I'm going to show you that, okay? It's my lovely dressing gown, look at that. It's a beautiful colour, you know. It's, so I'm shoving it on now. So what it is, yeah, so look at this. Look at this, everybody. Oh, I'm in my flipping elements. This is so, you know, like it's one of those lovely, cosy, look. Oh, it's so delicious and, hold on, everybody. Look at the flipping hair. My wig going in. I must stop saying that, you know, because I don't want to bring nothing flipping bad on myself, you know what I mean? Anyway, let me just, because one must always remember, my delicious little babies, that words are spells, okay? Now then, I've known that for flipping many, many, many years, okay? So, yeah, so look at this now then. Everybody check this out. So I've got my beautiful dressing gown. Oh, I keep covering my lats. Why do I keep covering my lats? Because I want them to be juicy and bright. So what I'm going to do now, everybody, my delicious little babies. Do you know, years ago, I had not a real one, everybody, my delicious little babies, yes? I had a fur coat. Mind you, when you felt it, it would have felt like real fur. Do you understand what I mean? It was really like proper, lovely, like a kind of a burgundy colour, everybody. Look at how I'm looking. Do you know what I mean? Look at how I'm looking now. Flip me. I'm starting to look, everybody, a little bit more ridiculous by the minute. But, so, yeah, so just to let you delicious little ladies know out there, okay? Well, if you want to, let's just say, entertain, shall we say, and be lucky, well, I would avoid this this type of nightwear. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes, because well, let's just say, let's put it in a nice way, that you're not showing your full potential, okay? I've got bloody bright red now. Right, now then. So, yeah, so At the moment, I mean, as soon as I'm off camera, everybody, all of my beautiful and delicious little babies for you all, okay, for everybody. Well, you know, it's all going to come off because right now I'm flipping roasting. I've got the radiator on, you know, I've got all of this on, yes, and I've got to start to look, you know, well, how I must look. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes, because I suppose, you know, we all have to have clothes and everything. But if you look at it, I mean, that's just coming to me old noddle. If you look at it. So anyway, can I just say something before I go off the subject, yes? So to my beautiful two baby and delicious daughters out there, oh, how I love you so, my delicious, beautiful baby daughters, okay? Because my eldest daughter, she's been working all today because she is a supervisor. Do you know what I mean? She's a supervisor at a very posh, you know, place, okay? And at the end of the day, you know, and she's still studying, God love her, you know, for her masters, you know, and everything else, yes? And my youngest daughter, well, she's... I do believe she's out at the moment with her dad and, well, you know, and his girlfriend's side of the family. Oh, she's a lovely lady as well, you know, and their side of the family, so, you know, they're all gone out. Do you see what I mean? So it's me, myself and I. Do you see what I'm saying to my delicious babies, yes? So the thing is, you know, with me, everybody, can I just say something? I know that some of you who would stumble across my channel, God bless you, you probably think, you know, this woman's flipping crackers, she's off her head. Mind you, I suppose because I've got a lot of, well, I have really, because I've got a lot of Asian, you know, got Asian, Irish, English, do you see what I mean? And then when we look at my ex-boyfriend, my daughter's dad, yes, which none of you would have known this before, but his mum is half German and half Scottish, and his dad is half Welsh and half English, and my dad has got the Irish, you know, and the English, and then, you know, and the Yorkshire, and then my beautiful dear mum, God rest your beautiful dear soul, how I love you so. Yes, well, she's half Bangladeshi, half Irish. So, I mean, really, I mean, we're a proper flipping Irons 57 in my family. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes. So we've got a little bit of licorice, all sorts, haven't we? Mind you, I've been hearing rather a lot about Germany. Yes. There's a story I heard, you know something? I was meant to be saying one thing and now I'm flipping saying something else. What is it? In Germany, my delicious little babies, apparently, is it a dating site or something? It's worth a 21 million. Is it 21 million? Yes, you know, talking about, if you remember earlier when I was talking about old fur coats and everything, do you get what I'm saying to you? You're going to get me there. You know, even for the dear gentleman, you're going to get me there. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Ah, yes. Okay. So the thing is, I can have a laugh. I can have a laugh, you know, my delicious little babies. I love to have a laugh. I mean, I've got to be honest, over the months I've been rather serious, and I've got to be honest with you, my delicious little babies. And the reason why, look at the state of it, the reason why is because I've, you know, on a serious note, I felt the need to be serious. Do you understand what I mean? So even though I do my readings, my delicious little babies, I'm really passionate about things that are going on. There we go. I'm very passionate about things that are going on in the world. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes? So that's just how I feel about things. So, do you see what I'm saying to you? So I like to have conversations about different things as well. Give food for thought, you know, maybe different angles of things, you know, and things like that, and also give out information. But yes, when I heard about this, and then I thought to myself, which I did, you know, because as you do, don't you? And I thought, well, oh my word. I thought, well, I mean, sometimes some may have a little bit of a blunder, mightn't they? Do you see what I mean? Mightn't they, sorry? You know, when I think that they're calling for, you know, proper birds and all that, and they end up with, what is it, cockatoo? Is it cockatoo? What did I call them? Or is it cockatoo? You know, cockerel. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you want delicious kebabs? Right. Sorry. I was just having a bit of a moment there, everybody. My delicious kebabs, right? But yes. So, even though I suppose Germany's not doing very well in some things, they seem to be doing very well in others, don't they? My delicious little babies. Following me. Bit like old Prague and old Ukraine. So what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies, just thought I'd mention that. It's been going on a long time anyway, hasn't it? Then we go over, you know, to different parts. Where is it, Thailand? You know, there's a lot of that going on, weren't there? Lady boys. That's what they call them. I'm not here to be disrespectful, to insult, to hurt, to offend. But that's what they call them. The lady boys. I even remember years ago, you know, where I used to live. See now, things are coming to me. Look at that. It's all coming back to me now. And I remember before this man, who I used to know used to live by me, because he got divorced, I can see his boat race now and his dear mum. I can see them now. Okay. I mean, God love her. I don't think she's, or she could be, but she may not be. Oh, I hope whichever way, I hope she's all right. Lovely, dear lady, anyway. She was ever so lovely. You could have a right flipping crack with her, you know. She wasn't like you know, like you get some dear, you know, some dear women, ladies, yes, right? And they really, I do not mean this nastily, my delicious little babies, yes? But, I mean, they're really flipping up their own holes, aren't they? I mean, you cannot flipping say anything to them. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes. I mean, it's like sometimes you can get a posh bird, can't you? Yes. You can get a posh bird and she can have a right flipping laugh. Do you see to me? But that's, well, I didn't really get much across my shoulders there because I really do not feel, I think I've only ever met one in my life. And even then she got a little bit serious with things, you know, and she was talking to others, my delicious little babies. So, you know, sometimes not being nasty, my delicious little babies, but a little bit too straight-laced, yes. Do you see what I'm saying to you? So I'm not here to hurt, offend, or upset anybody. It's just what comes out me flipping gob, okay? But, and then you got your others where you can have a bit of a crack with. Do you understand what I mean? You can have a lot of a crack with them, actually. So to me, it's what's called living in the real world. My delicious little babies, that's what life's about. It's about living in the real world. Do you see what I mean? It's like we should not have to have this taboo, that taboo. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously some dear ladies out there have obviously been brought up, oh, so to me, oh. Do you understand what I mean? So that's not being nasty. I've met flipping many of them. Yes, I flipping have. Do you see what I'm saying to you? And you sort of look at it and you think, anyway, that's another story for another day. But, you know, because sometimes other things happen, don't they? If you know what I mean. Do you know what I'm saying to you? And then sometimes they sort of wonder why. Not being nasty, just saying. And us there we go, much of it in my years. Do you see what I'm saying to you, sweet? Sometimes, you know, they're focusing their attention too much on other things when they should be, you know, spending some time, you know, with the old man. That's what we call it, with the old man. Okay, in our neck of the woods, okay? So I know that for some of you probably think, oh, she says, oh, awfully common. Do you know what? I've just got to say this. My flipping left ear since yesterday evening has been, look at it, it's flipping burning, it's red hot. Somebody loves me. Yes, they flipping do. Because, you know, that's left for love. Everybody, my delicious little babies. So if your left ear, yes, really burns, like goes really hot, that means left for love. And then if it's right for spite. Okay, I just thought I'd let you know that, my delicious little babies, yes. Anyway, so getting back to this now. So this man, and I tell you what, he could make the flipping cat laugh. Right? I mean, I would never say his name or anything like that, right? I'll tell you what, he'd flipping crack you up, right? So he came back from Thailand, right? I'm going back years now, my delicious little babies, right? This is, right? And he came back. And he said that he'd organised, right, to go on a date, right? Now, this, who he went on a date with, right? So, I'll pick you up on my motorbike. This is going back well over a flipping decade now, right? So I'll pick you up on my motorbike, with the old short skirt and all that. I mean, flip me. I mean, I've got to be honest with you now, my delicious little babies, right? And I'm telling you straight, okay? But some of them flipping lady boys there, and that's not being offensive to anybody who happens to stumble across me, my delicious little babies, right? I do not mean it's like that, okay? But you've got to just see it the way it is. And this is the way it is, right? So she turns up on the old motorbike, on a little motorbike, right? He, right? And with a short skirt on, everything else, looked just like a flipping woman. Honestly. I mean, flipping everything, like hair, flipping wig, flipping makeup, for those delicious babies who wear a lot of it, although really nobody really sees me on my videos anymore wearing any makeup. It's just I've never been that way. No. Do you see what I mean? I just like my skin to breathe. Do you understand what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? I do not even like to put cream on my face if I can help it. No. I like my skin to breathe. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes? So this one here now clicks. This man who I know, right? Flipping hilarious, this is. And he says, put your arms around my waist and, we'll go out on this date. Obviously, Tyler, right? Right? So they're nattering away. And who I know, your man there, right? He's like, he's sort of, and he was showing me all the expressions of flipping hilarious, right? And he was sort of like looking, and then he was like, do you see what I mean? As if say he's not too sure, right? So anyway, so then this, his date, yes, so it's not being disrespectful or rude about delicious babies, right? So they said, you want to go back for a coffee? Well, we've all heard of that, haven't we? You go back for a coffee. Right. I mean, yes, sometimes that happens. Yes, it does. Right? But other times, we know, bang, bang, what that means. Right? Everybody knows that. Right? Well, and if anybody doesn't know, then they must be living in the flipping stone age. Right? So, right? Because I'm no flipping decades, right? So, and that's why usually you're flipping say no. Anyway, so, right, I would say lemonade myself. Sometimes you had bitter taste. Right, anyway, I'm just saying that for some, that's what it can be, isn't it? So they went back to where they went back to, right? And, well, he didn't even get, and this is the gospel truth now, everybody, my delicious babies, he never got to the point of kissing. Do you get what I mean? Because then it was the big reveal. And the big reveal is that this who came across as a woman, it appears, was not a woman. My delicious little babies, yes? But your man there, and it's the gospel truth, says, I felt really disappointed. Really disappointed. Because the reason why is that, because some of them, you've got to be honest, they're flipping, they look good looking, don't they? But then again, it's not all about flipping looks. Do you understand what I mean? There's lots more to it. Don't get me wrong, everybody has to have a bit of chemistry, but, it usually involves a lot more, yes? But, well, anyway, he was rather disappointed. But as soon as he found out the other, well, let me tell you, got booted out the flipping room big time. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying to you? He said, I'm not flipping that way. You know, that's not being nasty, my delicious little baby, so please do not take me the wrong way. I'm just saying to you what somebody had said to me over a decade ago. Do you see what I'm saying to you? A very long time ago. Right, but anyway. But if he was here now and he explained it, you'd be flipping cracking up. But then what happened was, he then went on to meet this... she was Tyler, a lovely, you know, he showed me a picture. You know, I'm not saying like the best looking woman in the world or anything, but then again, I mean, anybody could say in the world, oh, she's the prettiest woman in the world, but do you see what I'm saying? It's not just about that, but I just believe that life has been made where, oh, you've got to be good looking, or you've got to have a nice clobber on, or you've got to do this, you've got to do that. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Without looking inside into the heart. Do you see what I'm saying? I mean, there has to be some chemistry sometimes. Of course, we all know that, but you know. So he went on to meet your woman there, didn't he? Anyway, and they had a little daughter. Aww. And then he spent about, 3, 4 times a year, because he was working here, see. Do you see what I'm saying to my delicious little babies in my old neck of the woods in the old UK? And then he'd go over, you know, and spend... I tell you what, and he'd been married, how many times? He'd been married 3 times. So that was on the 4th one there. Do you see what I'm saying to you? But they look like a happy enough little family. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, it all works out in the end, but when he told me that story... You would have needed to have had to have been there. I tell you what, he flipping at me was nearly flipping wetting myself. Do you understand? It's so flipping funny. But of course, you know, when he found out that, you know, that he was not, well, she, who they said there was. Do you see what I'm saying to you? That was a different flipping story. Do you see what I'm saying? But then again, I mean, I suppose we've heard about lots of different things, haven't we? Do you know what I mean? On all these different things. Anyway, for some reason, that was all about the flipping fur coat. Anyway, sorry, please excuse me, the old fur coat. So anyway, so I just thought I'd share that with you. Oh, one more piece of news, my delicious little babies. Yes, sir. So I apologise for rambling on. It's just sometimes I do that, yes. Please excuse me, everybody. I've got to take my beautiful dressing gown off now. It's a lovely deep purple colour, you know. Look at it. Oh, it's so cosy. Look at this, everyone. Look. Look. Oh. You see? It's a bit like, what do they call it? You know, it's like, you know that old satanic? You know, they sort of look like that. Do you see what I mean? It's like there's no light. So it looks like that, doesn't it? That's purple, isn't it? Purple, red? Yeah. Anyway, so I just thought I'd take my beautiful dressing gown off. Just pop it back there, back on my chair. Oh, gosh. Oh, my beautiful, delicious, beautiful baby, dear friends, okay? Oh, it's it's snuggly and cuddly, okay? But, yeah, so the other piece of news, sorry, my delicious little babies, I just go off on one, okay? You know what I'm like, I go from one to another to a flipping another, yes, okay? There has been a shooting, apparently, there's been an attack of some sort in Merseyside, okay? So that's Liverpool, okay? Again, in our neck of the woods in the old UK, okay? So according to what I'd heard, my flipping ear, according to what I'd heard, okay, my delicious little babies, yes. So I do believe that a dear lady has passed, okay. Well, if that's the case, God bless, okay, and others have been injured, okay. So I heard that this morning as well, my delicious little babies. So when we look at this, I do not believe it was, well, it wasn't Christmas. It's not Christmas Day today. It must be Christmas Eve or something. It's got to be, okay? Anyway, so there's that. Then you have the Paris, yes? So we have to see these different things that are going on here. And what was it when this took place? 11:50 at night in Merseyside, 11:50. Mm. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? It's like they're very much for numbers. But of course, you know, if you put 1 and 1 together comes a 2, put a 5, that becomes 7, doesn't it? Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Oh, I don't know, me and numbers. Been like it for years, really. Do you see what I'm saying to you, sweet? Yes, numerology. Anyway, sorry, excuse me. So before I close out my video, my delicious babies, no. When I do find my beautiful and delicious and wonderful baby, you know, not in that way, everybody, you know what I mean. It's, you know, because you all have nicknames, so do you understand what I mean? I'm sure that most couples have pet names. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Whether it's honey, whether it's babe, whether it's, I don't know. I suppose to the little shites out there, shite bag. Sorry, I'm very sorry, everybody, sorry. Slip of the tongue. Okay? But do you know what I mean? Everybody has, you know, usually has a pet name in a relationship, don't they? For each other, yes? So when I meet my wonderful, no, I will not be wearing my, it seems, granny nightie. No, I will not be doing that. Okay, so it's just, oh my dearie, dearie. You know my dear beautiful little daughters, you know, I'm sure they're going to really flipping be very upset with me for doing this, my delicious little baby, sending this out to you, okay? But I couldn't help it, I mean, come on. Do you know what I mean? I mean, anyway, but you certainly wouldn't get very flipping lucky on this. I'm telling you. Do you know what I mean? It's if we're walking the wrong in a flipping other direction. Sorry, do you know what I'm saying to you? Yes. I mean, this is like a situation where, you know, I don't know, or if you've been with someone for, I don't know, a few years or something, do you know what I mean? And then you can, I suppose, look like this. Do you see what I'm saying to you? But not when you flipping first meet somebody, but to flipping put on a tag, be lucky. Flip me. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, that's all I have to say, really. And very lastly, my delicious little babies, well, if you was to go on to DuckDuckGo, and this is another reason for my video today, okay, and you was to actually type in when is our real Christmas day, you know, in UK, and it's also in other countries as well, although, you know, other countries celebrate other days, you will find that it will actually be 6th of January is Christmas Eve, and 7th of January, is Christmas Day. Okay? So, and of course, you know, there's other dates for others, and then of course, you know, if you dig deeper, you'll find that our calendar's all wrong. Now, some may say that there's 13 months in a year, which I've known this for a very long time as well, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I'm saying to you? So, you see, Christmas night, or Christmas Day, is not exactly, my delicious little babies, sorry, I'm just playing with my cards, you know, is not really about a festive and happy time, if you know what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies. Do you see? Some may even call it satanic. Okay, my delicious little babies. It's a kind of magic. And I'll leave it like that, mate. What was that? What was that box of chocolates now? No, it wasn't the Lady Loves Milk tray. There was another box, you know, many years ago, my delicious little babies. That's just come into my old noddle. And it was actually a black box with a red, it looked like a red, like a kind of a ribbon, but it was like, you know, it was all part of the box. It was Black Magic, wasn't it? Was it Black Magic? A box of chocolates or something? I don't know, that's coming to my head. What is it? Is it spirit? Is it spirit? It's all right, because I've got really large candles that have just been bought me as well. Feel so very, very blessed to have it from my beautiful and delicious baby friend. Do you understand what I mean? I feel so blessed with everything I've got. Do you understand what I mean? Yes? So, you know, so nobody has to have millions or anything like that. If you've got beautiful dear friends, and do you understand what I mean? I've got my beautiful daughters, and then you've got, you know, lovely and wonderful neighbours around you. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Yes? And we can, you know, see, hear, walk, talk, taste, touch, sense and smell. We've got all these things. We've got our beautiful and wonderful and delicious little baby animals who we call our sons and daughters. Do you understand what I mean? And also we need to spare a thought about all the beautiful little animals in the world who are, God bless them, in all different sorts of situations. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Well as man and woman and bairns, really, because there's so many different things going on, okay? So please, if everybody at this point can just please say their prayers as well. I mean, I know that there'll be many enjoying their festivities and everything, but, you know, if at some point, you know, even tomorrow or something, please spare a thought for us. Please just send a little prayer out, okay? Because it really does mean all the difference, do you know what I mean? And the more of us that we can do to around the world. Mind you, they say round, don't they? Everything's round, isn't it? Circle, circle, circle. Sometimes one has to question many things, don't they? Anyway, so that's the video, my delicious little babies, okay? So I know that I've just said many different things, okay? And what's really wonderful, and this is super duper delicious, you know, is that it's even dark outside now, my delicious little babies. But guess what? The light's really working. Look how bright it is. You know, like when I've done videos before and I switched the light on, I think it needed a time to, what are they called? Them, is it little LEDs? Yes, okay. And I think that that's what it is. So it just has to get brighter, if you know what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies, yes? Anyway, so that's the video. So I do apologise, and I didn't want to offend my beautiful little daughters. I mean, but to me, I mean, this is a flipping joke, man. Do you still what I'm saying to you, yes? I mean, I'm very thankful to you both, my delicious, beautiful little babies, but come on now. I mean, you're flipping having a laugh now. Do you see what I'm saying to you? And anyway, I'm not even one to wear flipping nighties, all of my delicious little babies. Do you understand what I mean? I like my gym jams, I do. I mean, for most of you delicious and wonderful, beautiful little babies out there, whether you're male or female, you know, you'll love your gym jams, won't you? Do you know what I mean? Your little shorts and a little top or something like that. Do you see what I mean? There's a time, as I always say, there's a time and place for everything. Okay? So I'm going to leave it like that, my delicious little babies. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Sorry, I hope that you're not bored in any way. And I know that my video probably looked just a little bit chaotic, but it's actually not, you know. See, what it is with me, I was meant to start my videos, and that doesn't mean yes, by the way, okay? I was meant to start my videos a lot earlier, okay? But obviously, you know, when my beautiful and delicious and wonderful dear friends come round, do you understand what I mean? Obviously, they're very, you know, I don't mean that in that sort, but they're very important to me. Do you see what I'm saying to you? So, you know, at the end of the day, I know that I will get to this moment to speak to your beautiful dear selves, because you are also very, very, very important to me. And I wanted to do this little Christmas video, yes? So what I'm saying to you, my light's just, sorry everybody, I do apologise, I don't know what's happening there. But you're also very, very super duper important to me, my beautiful, wonderful and delicious little subscribers. And once again, how I love you all so. Yes, please continue. I don't want to sound like a flipping preacher, okay? But at the same time, we need to keep continuing to feel the love. Give everybody a hug who you can. Yes? Okay, well, I mean, obviously that doesn't involve flipping jumping on whoever it is. Well, unless you're with them or something like that. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Oh, well, I don't know. I suppose it's this Christmas season, you know, many are doing different things, aren't they? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? I mean, it used to be a lot like that years ago. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Yes, you know, but I mean, obviously things have, you know, Well, in these recent years have changed, haven't they, really? Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes. So, and we're still hearing, actually, and I must just say this, my delicious little babies. So occasionally I do, hear on my phone line that, there's still some who are not getting to see one another, if you know what I'm saying to you. So we're still hearing a bit about that as well. It's really odd, isn't it? Shouldn't be like that after all this time, should it? But anyway, some reason. There's always a reason for everything, isn't there? Anyway, so like I say, it wasn't to bore you, my little lovelies, okay? Wishing you the most beautiful morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are in the world, okay, my delicious little babies. Please continue to say your prayers to the world for those of you who do believe in our beautiful dear God, dear Jesus Christ of Nazareth, our dear Creator, okay? Please continue to say your prayers for those who are less fortunate. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Yes? Please and thank you, thank you. And please, whoever you can, please try to help whoever you can. Just give them just a reassuring hug and everything else, because for some delicious little babies out there, that can mean the absolute world, okay? Because at the end of the day, ka-ching doesn't buy everything, okay? It's like, you could, that's just coming to me old noddle, you could flipping hug a suitcase, couldn't you? Full of ka-ching. But it doesn't come down to the real man or woman, does it? Okay, so I'm sure that for most of you wonderful, beautiful and delicious little babies out there, you would prefer to hug a man or a woman, wouldn't you? Not a flipping wad of money in a suitcase. Do you know what I mean? Pound, shilling and pence, dollars and change. Ka-ching! Do you see what I'm saying? Because that's what those out there, I'm not going to say anything more on this now. We all know who I'm talking about. And that's how things get corrupted and, others get bought. Anyway, so on that note, my delicious little babies, until my next video, Merry Christmas. Please continue to have a beautiful time wherever you are, okay? Much love. Take care. Thank you. God bless. Bye-bye.